Hi everyone, it's Lindy. Okay, so today I wanted to show you guys how I list. It is a question I get a lot, how I list so quickly, what I do, what method I use, that kind of thing. Well, there's primarily 3 different ways that I always list. And so I'm gonna show you all 3 ways and you can kind of, I guess, evaluate whether or not one of those ways could work for you. Maybe it's the same way you do something, maybe it's a lot different from the way you do it, and maybe you can use it to speed up your process. Or shoot, maybe you see something that I'm doing and you're like, wow, Lindy, you could be going a lot faster than that if you do it this way. Feel free to leave a comment on that. But I use 3 primary ways. I use Inkfrog primarily, so that is going to be the first way that I show you. The second way that I list is by using a mobile app on the iPad, and then the third way is the good old-fashioned way using the eBay site and templates. So up first, I am going to show you how I list in Inkfrog and go over all of that. So I'm going to hop over to my computer and I'll show you.
Okay, everybody, let's get this show started. That was perfect timing. Okay, so in Inkfrog, I want to do a couple of different things with you guys. The first thing I want to do is show you what it's like to list in Inkfrog from scratch. And then the next thing I want to do is show you exactly how I list the things that Melissa has drafted for me. So I know I've mentioned to you guys that whenever she drafts for me, I can list lightning speed, and so I want to actually be able to show you exactly what's involved after she has drafted something for me. So first things first, I guess this is just going to be kind of like a crash course in Inkfrog. I don't know a whole lot about Inkfrog. I've only been using it for a few months, and I only use it very, very basic. I don't do anything in it except activate, drafts, and list. So I know that there's like a whole bunch of stuff that we can do over here, but I don't really get into that. I don't do my day-to-day eBay stuff in this. I just list. So when you first get started, you are able to create profiles and templates, and that will help you list a lot faster. So these templates are kind of, I'll just show you. These templates are like layouts. This is what a template looks like, and this is what I've been using for my listings. You know, basically when you do the title, it'll be up here, all of your bodied information will be here, all of your pictures will be here, and then you can have your own little blurb down here. So if you wanted to do something like that, Inkfrog will walk you through setting up templates. So I have one template. That is it. You could have multiple templates, but I just have the one that I like to use. So that is, that comes in later in the listing, but you can create a template. Profiles are a little bit different. Profiles are a little bit more like what templates are in the eBay app. You can create a master profile, which basically fills in everything within your listing, or you can create individual profiles for little certain tidbits of your listing. And it'll probably make more sense once I show you. But I'm just going to show you the master profile because that is the only thing I use. If you notice, I went into listing profile and there's nothing here. Shipping profile, I think I have 1. Oh no, I have 2. I have first class and I have jeans. So like I said, very, very basic. Returns, it's my standard return policy. It's super easy to set up. But we're going to go into the master profile so I could show you exactly what it is. Basically, a profile will autofill any content that you want in your listings. So basically, this is my master profile. If I select to pre-fill with my master profile, it's automatically going to put this in the title. It's automatically going to put this in the body. It's automatically going to select a category. It's automatically going to put it in a certain store category. The item description, the condition, it's going to default some information here. It's going to automatically select that basic template, that template that I showed you. It's going to automatically select the basic one that I have. It's going to automatically say, yes, I want best offer. It's going to automatically put in my return policy. My desired shipping is automatically going to be filled in, and my desired, you know, package dimensions or weight or whatnot, that's going to be in there. And then my PayPal information is automatically going to be in there. So when you come to do a new listing, create a new listing. Okay. So in this video, we're going to do actual listings. I have actual jeans here, and we are going to do a listing. So when you select creating a new listing, you're going to bring it up. Everything is blank. Everything is blank, right? There's no template selected. There's no price. It defaults to the minimum return policy. It just, the minimum handling. There's no service selected. It's completely basic. This is what I love about Inkfrog. You come over here, up here at the very top, pre-fill, and you could say, I want to pre-fill it with my master profile. And then you can select which profile. Of course, I showed you I only have one, so we're going to select General, Pre-fill. And then, boom, my listing has all of this stuff automatically filled in. Okay, so now we're going to do a listing. I have some jeans here. We're going to do a listing. I'm going to show you how this works. Okay. So, I have women's Levi's, let's see, slight, now that you guys are watching me, I'm not going to be able to type. You watch this. Slight curve, skinny boot cut jeans, size 29. And they are a medium faded wash. And then I always inventory my jeans. I have, of course, if you guys saw my jean inventory video, I do have little pieces of paper. And so this one is going to be number 271. I'm going to stick this in the pocket of the jeans. Okay, then down here, it's basically just going to be a repeat. Women's Levi's slight curve skinny boot jeans, size 29, and then I automatically have no rips or stains, nor normal fabric pilling from being washed. And then these, however, are incorrect. I always do, of course, the rise, the waist, and the inseam. And I do already have these written down just to save a little bit of time with you guys. Have the rise. The waist is 15.5 inches across. And the inseam is 31 inches. Okay, so now I've got all of that information in there. Now I'm going to add images. I have already taken the pictures. Okay, and that was open, upload. Let's hope that since you guys are watching, it doesn't just like take forever. So we're uploading all 5 images at once. Okay, so I got my images in there. Now, the category is incorrect. And see, and this is where it might come in handy to create multiple different profiles, you know, like you would in eBay, where you have one for women's tops, one for women's jeans, one for men's tops, one for men's jeans, one for dresses, one for whatnot. So you don't have to change as much information here. So, like, if I had one that was specifically for jeans, which I probably should, but if I had one that was specifically for jeans, then it would autofill everything for jeans in here. But I just changed that category. I'm going to do fixed price. It is going to be for 30 days. My store category is already automatically selected. It is a pre-owned. The item condition is already in there. The brand is Levi's. $29. It is a boot cut. Don't need that because it's not a top. Medium wash. Automatically selected my template. Best offer is automatically enabled. I'm going to price these at $17.99. My return policy is already in here. I automatically have global shipping program selected, flat rate of $6.98, and I'm going to hit save to library and launch, and boom. Oh, shoot, hold on. See, notice right here, I forgot to fill something in, so it told me you must specify your item location. I have no idea why that's not automatically filled in. That seems silly. Whoops. Launch. Yay! And now, what Melissa does when she lists for me is she will say, create a new listing with the current settings. And basically what that is that's kind of like doing sell similar. That's kind of like doing sell similar, and she can just do another pair of jeans with almost all of the same information in there. Or you can start a new listing from scratch, or you can go back to the library. I'm going to go back to the library. But these jeans are officially listed. There they are. They are officially listed. Okay, so those are done. Now I want to show you exactly what I do with all of the bins of drafted pieces that Melissa has done for me, and then when she turns them over to me. So I have a pair of jeans right here that Melissa has already drafted for me. So when I come to activate it, this is what I do. Okay, I reach into the pocket and I pull out. This is one thing, Melissa's so awesome. She decided to actually type out the numbers for me. How sweet is that? So she has been creating them for me. So I know that this is number 625. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type in 625. And boom, there they are. So I'm going to click into the listing. And what she has done is she's done all of the basic stuff. So I'm going to come in and I am going to fill in everything. So she's got the women's hydraulic is the brand, and then the size, and then the inventory number. So she has very, very basic stuff in here. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to say, okay, I've got the jeans, I'm looking at them. They are distressed, oh, we're gonna say cuffed capri jeans, and they are sandblasted fade. Okay, and then she's got that here. See, she's learning little by little. She knows that they're distressed. No rips or stains, they're distressed. And then she's already got the pictures in here for me. And she did take these pictures. These are her. So she's doing an excellent job of that. She's automatically got the category, automatically got fixed price, automatically pre-owned, the brand, everything. See, she's done all the legwork for me. She's got the inseam. She's got the wash in there. best offers in there, so I just keep scrolling down. I just make sure that all of the item information that she put in was correct. And then I'm going to price these at $17.99. And everything is in here. Everything is in here. However, I'm pretty sure. Normally, I would I would have grabbed the scale, but to save time, I'm going to give my best guess and say that these are first class. So I'm just going to change that. And everything else is good. So now I'm just going to, boom. So that listing is done. You see how stinking fast that was? Because she already had everything in there for me. That's all I had to do. All I had to do was open up the listing. I had to create the title. I had to make sure all the right pictures were in there, to make sure that the category information is selected, make sure all of this is good. Basically, all I do is eyeball it. I just scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, price it, scroll down, set the shipping, and then boom, and then it's done. There's another listing done. And so that is how I list in Inkfrog. So now we are going to move to the second thing that I do for listing, which is listing on an iPad, but I don't do it from start to finish. So I'll just show you. Let's move on. Okay, so next up, I'm going to show you how I draft on my computer and then I upload from my iPad. The reason why I don't do it all start to finish on my iPad is because I do prefer to use a computer. I feel like I type faster on the computer. I feel like the screen is bigger because I've mentioned to you guys before that I deal with a lot of eye strain. So staring at tablets and phones for an excessive amount of time kind of makes my eyes hurt. So I always do like to draft within the computer. So, come on now, create a listing. Okay, so we're going to do another listing from scratch. Okay, so we're going to do another jean. I don't do it this way very often. I really and truly don't. This is like when there's something that I just really want to get listed and I'm just going to do it. I don't do it this way often, but I still wanted to show you guys because it's another way of doing it. So, okay, so I'm going to select, this is a template that I created, and you can create your new template, and it's exactly like I just showed you in Inkfrog. You basically create a template, you put in all of the absolute basic of basic information in here, and so, okay, so I'm going to come in here. These are women's, Maurice's, Brianna, flare jeans, size 18, short. Okay, and again, we have our tag number, 142. Okay, it's automatically going into jeans. There's my store category, no rips or stains. I am not putting any pictures in. I am just making a draft. That is what I am doing. I am just making a draft because I'm going to activate on the iPad. Size type 18. It is a, I already did the measurements, so it is a 29-inch inseam. And I automatically have all of this stuff. Brianna, it's not Brianna boot, it was Brianna flare, right? Is that what it was? Yes, it was Brianna flare. Flare jeans. And they are a size 18 short. And I'm not doing the hips. The rise was 9.5. The waist was 20, and the inseam is 29. Okay, so all of that information is filled in. We're going to price these at $19.99. All of that information is automatically filled in because I did a template. It's not going to be free shipping. This part I do need to change in my template. Okay, so we're going to say flat rate is $6.98. And then, whoa, we're not going to list. We're going to save and continue later. Okay, so now that's a draft. The draft is done. That was it. That was it. The draft is done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I finish that draft.
Okay, so I just finished doing that draft on the desktop in eBay. Now, I have already also taken the pictures. I'm going to show taking pictures in another video. That's just, it's going to be way too much. But the kind of situation that I would use this kind of scenario would be if I was taking pictures and drafting while maybe the kids were napping, the kids were at school, something like that, but I wanted to wait and activate later. Maybe I want to activate the listings during a prime time. Maybe I'm waiting for a certain auction time to start, something like that. So, you know, and I would be able to take the iPad upstairs where the kids are playing, or maybe in the kitchen if I'm waiting for water to boil or something. I'm going to show you how incredibly easy it is to upload pictures from the iPad and put them into the drafts and activate. Again, I do have to say the reason why I selected an iPad over another kind of tablet is because the Apple version of the eBay app is so much easier to operate. With the Android version of the app, you can only upload photos one at a time. You're forced to rotate and crop right away. With the Apple app, you can select multiple images, you can upload them all at once, and you're not forced to crop. So if you do a really good job at taking your pictures and you don't need to crop them, you're not forced to do it. So I really enjoy that. So I'm gonna hop over to the iPad and I'm going to show you how fast it is to activate listings once you've already drafted on the computer and you've already taken the photos. I'm just gonna say that I'm upstairs and I wanna activate this listing. All right, so this is the draft that I originally did on the computer. I'm going to go to Photo Library, Recent, go to the ones. I'm just going to go tap, 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 add photos. Looky there. Continue, verifying listing. Still going. Hey, look. Listing. And we're done. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to show you how to create a listing based on the sell similar function that eBay provides. You can do this with other buyers. I'm sorry, not other buyers. Other sellers. If you have something similar to theirs and you just want to piggyback off their listing, you can do it the same way. But I personally like to use my own. That way all of my return information and everything is automatically pre-filled. So we are in my eBay currently. So I am going to pick a listing. And there's two ways to get to the sell similar. You can either go into your actual listing and come down here that says have one to sell, sell now. You can either do it by clicking that, or you can come over here to the little drop down and you could say sell similar that way. So now we are in here and everything that was in this original listing is preloaded. Everything is preloaded. So I'm just going to change the title. Actually, I'm not. Oh, come on now. There we go. Okay, have another pair of jeans we're listing. This is how I would normally be listing if I was just listing from scratch. Okay. CJ Banks. Wait, maybe I should see what it is. Capri. Relaxed. Relaxed Capri jeans, size 18. Whoops. 18Q.
It is a plus though. I forgot to put that in there. Dark wash. And again, there's our little tag. It's number 302. Putting that in the pocket. I already have the category selected because I'm piggybacking off of my old listing. That's all in here. It's pre-owned. There's no ripped or stains. I'm going to delete all these photos. Add photos. We're going to upload, and while that's uploading, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to pre-fill all of these in. It's plus, size 18W. The inseam I have already taken. It's a 27-inch inseam. It's a dark wash. Already got that. That I do need to rotate. This is one of the things that I really don't like about uploading in eBay. If you notice, when I uploaded all of the photos, like when the little folder opened, all of my photos were right side up. Now I load them into eBay and they need to be rotated. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that happens. It only happens to me sometimes. I don't know. That's one thing I don't like. But they're all rotated now. Women's CJ Banks, Capri Jeans, size 18W. I didn't do the hip measurement. The rise is 10.5. The waist is 18.5, and the inseam is 27. And then all of my regular information is already in there. Fixed price is already in there. We're gonna price these at $16.99. Best offer is selected. All of that's already selected. And see, this is what's awesome about Sell Similar, is that everything that you already had in there is saved. It's all saved. This is going to be going flat rate, $6.98, 1-day handling, and make sure I'm not jumping the gun. Sorry for all the scrolling, you guys. And list. And that is how stinking fast you can list. Now, if I had another pair of jeans, and if I was just cranking them out, if I had another pair of jeans, I would hit create similar, and everything is still saved from this pair that I just did, and all I would have to do is change the title, swap out the pictures, change all of this information, put in the measurements, if I wanted to change the price, and then list again. And then I could create similar, and then it just, that's how you crank them out super fast. So those are the 3 ways that I list.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know. If you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, I hope you will. And all of my contact information is in the video description. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I will see you with my next video. Bye.